Hey, before you start working out, watch this video to the end because I'm going to be sharing 5 tips that are going to enhance your workout experience if implemented. Coming up. What's up? Cole Aster here, bringing you the best tips and tools for improving your lifestyle through good habits, health, and fitness. And I'm excited, and in today's video, I'm excited to be sharing with you some tips that I wish I would have knew before I started working out or before I really started getting into it. So anyways, let's get into these tips. Alright, before we get into these tips, I just wanted to say, even if you've been already an experienced lifter or you've been lifting for a while, you still probably can find some value out of these tips, so stick around. But these tips are especially for you of those that are beginning to work out. So the first one is start with realistic goals. And by this, I mean setting short and long-term goals. And these goals could be like, I want to be able to bench this weight by this time. Or it could be a weight goal. Say you want to shed off some weight. You could say, I want to lose 20 pounds in the next 2 months. Or something like that. Just setting realistic goals. An unrealistic goal would be like, I want to lose 70 pounds in the next 2 weeks or 1 week. And that, I mean, you could. I don't know. I'm not an expert on weight loss, but I don't think that is realistic. And it probably wouldn't be healthy. It'd probably be pretty unhealthy. You probably would have to do a long fast, no food. So setting realistic goals is key. And another thing I wanted to add to this is knowing your why. Why you're even going to the gym. Why you're even getting up and going to the gym and putting yourself through all this pain. Knowing why you're doing it is going to get you through the tough days. Because the thing is, you're going to have on days where you're feeling super energetic. You're like, I'm going to the gym and I'm going to crush it. And then there's other days where you're just like, I do not feel like doing this. I am tired, I'm super sleepy, and I just feel like laying in bed all day. So return to your why on those days, and I wanted to share mine, and that is, I want to be in the best shape of my life and feel and look amazing. And I know I need to exercise pretty much every other day or every day to be in the best shape of my life and reach my potential for health. So setting realistic goals is the first tip. Alright, moving on to tip number 2, and that is fitness takes time. So this is a patient process if you want to get that good body or just be in good shape and feel good in your body and have good health. And if you're not putting in the work day in and day out, then you're not going to really see the results you want. And this all comes down to having a plan when you go into the gym. I used to do this myself, but I see so many people come into the gym and just kind of look around and pick out things to do. I mean, my mom does this when she comes to work out in the gym. But having a plan is essential to becoming successful in building your body, and just coming in with knowing what you're going to be doing, the exercise, the reps, the sets, and all that. And I was looking into this, and I would look up free workouts online and stuff like that, but it got to the point where it wasn't cutting it. I wasn't seeing that many results, and I just was getting annoyed with always going to the gym and then being like, okay, I'm gonna look up this and do this workout. And that's when I decided to invest in a workout program, and that workout program is called Build with Science. I don't know if you heard of him. The creator of the program is Jeremy Ether. I think that's how you say his last name, but don't quote me on it. But it's a workout program where he gives you pretty much everything that you need. Workout programs, nutrition stuff, and a nutrition software as well. And pretty much everything you need to succeed. I'll link to it down below, and no, it's not an affiliate link. I just want to recommend this program to people because after I've been using this program for over a year now, and I've seen the best results. I've seen the best results in my fitness routine and just my body and feeling the healthiest and fittest I've ever felt in my life. So I'm gonna leave a link to that down below. I want to talk about going back to this about your why. Like, knowing your why is crucial, and I forgot to mention this in the last part, but if your why is something like, oh, I want to look in good shape for the pool party coming up this next weekend, or some crap like that, don't make that your why for going to the gym. Or like, oh, I want to get in good shape to look good for this girl that I'm trying to impress, or this guy that I'm trying to impress, because that's just not a sustainable long-term why that's going to keep you going back to the gym consistently. So don't make your why something stupid like that. Make it something that's actually meaningful and will help you stay consistent with the long term. And one more part for this section. If you're liking this video, hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. It'd help out the channel and help the YouTube algorithm so this video can get out to more people. On to the third tip, and that is to learn how to eat more healthy. And I'm even guilty of this. I make mistakes in my nutrition all the time, and I'm learning more about nutrition pretty much every week. And this is basically just learning what not to eat and what to eat. And I feel like most people know this is common sense, but stop going to fast food places. Stop eating crap like processed foods and just junk food in general, like candy and stuff. And fast food here and there is alright, but don't make it a weekly thing that you're going to there all the time. I'd suggest getting more high quality food that's actually good for you and has good nutrients in it, because with fast food you eat it and you're still hungry after. That's because it doesn't have that much nutrients and it's not nutrient rich. And when you eat nutrient rich food, you're gonna feel more whole, you're gonna feel more full, rather than McDonald's, a McChicken, or McWhatever. But so just learning to eat more healthy, and this is a lifelong process. I'm still learning a lot like this, so I'm not a professional nutritionist or anything, but I am kind of educated on it, but I'm not nearly as educated on nutrition as I want to be. And another thing is, which it's not eating, but it's keeping a water bottle with you. Just drinking water all the time and bringing a water bottle to when you go to work out, and just staying hydrated. Alright, on to tip number 4, and that is knowing when to rest. This is a key factor in your exercise and workouts and your muscle growth, because when you're working out, you're really tearing the muscles apart. You're tearing them down. They do look pumped up and really pumped up when you're working them out, but in reality you're tearing the muscle fibers when you're working out. And then after your workout, that's the muscle recovery. That's when your muscles are building back up. That's when the muscle fibers are getting back together. And this is super key, especially at the start when you're milking out those newbie gains. And when you first start, I'd suggest not working out nearly as much. I'd shoot for 3 to 4 times a week, and just starting with that and not really pushing it. Because I did this too, but I see people come in the gym and just go all in and give it their all, and it's like they're expecting to work out super hard for a month, and then at the end of the month they're like, stay like this, here, stay in this good a shape, stay like it, and then they don't work out anymore because they were too sore or something like that. So getting your rest and sleep is super important. Prioritize your sleep almost over anything, to be honest. I'd say it's probably more important than your nutrition and your workout program. So Making sure you're getting the necessary rest will enhance your workout routine so much more. Alright, before we get into the final tip, I wanted to say if you're enjoying this video and you found value out of it so far, you should share this with a friend or family member that works out or is starting to work out and wants to know everything they can to get better and learn more about this so they can actually succeed in it. But anyways, let's dive into this fifth tip, and that is using proper exercise equipment. And this really comes down to whether you're working out at home, whether you're still in quarantine, or if you're working out at a gym. And I'll talk about the at-home workout, and this is kind of more simple because all you would really need is like a mat or an exercise mat to kind of work out on. And because you'd be mostly doing just body weight exercises for the most part, but if you wanted to upgrade your home gym or your just like a home workout, you could look into some dumbbells, resistance bands, and maybe getting a barbell. And for working out at a gym, because the gym already has like a barbell, dumbbells, and all that stuff, so you could look into getting some wrist straps, some extra resistant, or they already have resistance bands, but you could look into getting some grips and some like if you have knee problems or you just want extra support in your knees when you go for like a squat or something like that, you could look into knee wraps. I think that's what they're called, but I'm not sure. And I actually made a playlist on this. I'll link it up here. I'll put it in the YouTube card. And it's all about gym equipment and gym equipment that I use. So if you want to learn more about the proper gym equipment, go check out that playlist. I'll put it up there and I'll put it in the description. Another thing I wanted to mention in this section was if you're just beginning to start working out, or if you're new to this, do not wait until you get all the gear and everything to get started and everything's perfect and everything's going to be a perfect time when you get all the gear, because it's not going to be perfect. Just start messy and just start with whatever and work from that. So I suggest just coming up with a plan for the next few weeks for what kind of workouts you're going to do, and then working that plan. And as that plan extends and time goes on, you can start looking into more gear. But first, just get started. Don't worry about the gear at first. That you'll eventually look into that, but if you're just starting, just start. That's all I have to say. Hey, now I have a question for you. How long have you been working out? Are you just getting started in this, or have you been doing it for a while? Let me know down in the comments. And I also wanted to mention that I'm going to include some affiliate links in the description to some of the products I talked, like the equipment and stuff like that I talked about in this video. So if you're interested in it, you can go and check them out in the description. Hey, thanks again for checking out this video. Smash the like button if you got value out of this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Hey, hold up, before you go, you need to check out these next few videos because they are game changers. Just click right over here and I'll see you there.